Our students don't just read books or write papers. They forge new paths and new ideas. At LECOM, we build medical professionals who excel. We create the foundation of a better world. We seek new ways to aid others. We lead the next generation. We guide the future of medicine. At LECOM, we make doctors.
Live theater meets the drive-in. Pack up the family and maybe a few warm blankets and join the Erie Playhouse for a live performance of A Christmas Carol from the east entrance of Waldemere Park. The Charles Dickens holiday classic comes to life as a live 1940s radio broadcast, complete with vintage commercials and the magic of live sound effects. A charming take on a family favorite that will leave no one saying, bah, humbug. December 11th to the 13th and 18th to the 20th. Get your tickets now at erieplayhouse.org.
Good evening, and welcome to I Miss the Music, Broadway Salutes the Erie Playhouse. I'm Brian Stokes Mitchell, and I'm delighted to be here with you tonight to celebrate the community, the hard work, and the craft that is the Erie Playhouse. We've assembled some brilliant artists tonight to guide us through the history of this storied institution and to share a few songs along the way. Throughout the performance this evening, you can log on to www.erieplayhouse.org/donate to make a contribution that will help to keep the Playhouse doors open and the lights shining bright. Let's start at the beginning. The year was 1916, and the city of Erie's art scene already boasted a symphonic orchestra and an art museum. But there was one thing it still lacked: a community theater. That all changed when a local composer by the name of Henry Vincent called a few friends together and formed a group dedicated to having fun through amateur theatricals. They made a few alterations to an area in the Reed House, one of Erie's best hotels at the time, rented chairs from a local funeral parlor, and on January 18th of that year, under the direction of Mr. Vincent, 100 patrons were treated to 3 one-act plays, the very first presentation of the Little Theater, as the group would call itself. Wouldn't they be thrilled to know that over 100 years later, the foundation they laid that night lives on as the Erie Playhouse, one of the most active and highly regarded community theaters in northwestern Pennsylvania.
Did that really just happen? Have I actually understood this weird quirk I've tried to suppress or hide? Is a talent that could help me meet the wizard if I make good. So I'll make good. Once I prove my worth, and then I meet the wizard, what I've waited for since birth, and with all his wizard wisdom, by my looks he won't be blinded. Do you think the wizard is dumb, or like a munchkin so small-minded? No, he'll say to me, I see who you truly are, a girl on whom I can rely, and that's how we'll begin, the wizard and I. Once I'm with the wizard, my whole life will change, 'cause once you're with the wizard, no one thinks you're strange. No father is not proud of you, no sister acts ashamed, and all of us has to love you when by the wizard you're acclaimed. And this gift or this curse I have inside, maybe at last I'll know why, as we work hand in hand, the wizard and I. One day he'll say to me, Elphaba, for a girl who is so superior, shouldn't a girl who's so good inside have a matching exterior? And since folks here to an absurd degree seem fixated on your verdigris, would it be alright by you if I degreenify? And though of course that's not important to me, alright, why not? I'll reply, oh, what a pair we'll be, the wizard and I. Yes, what a pair we'll be, the wizard and unlimited. My future is unlimited, and I've just had a vision, almost like a prophecy. I know it sounds truly crazy. And true, the vision's hazy, but I swear someday there'll be a celebration throughout Oz that's all to do with me. And I'll stand there with the wizard, feeling the things I've never felt. Though I'd never show it, I'd be so happy I could melt, and so it will be for the rest of my life. I want nothing else till I die, held in such high esteem. When people see me, they will scream for half of Oz's favorite dame, the wizard and
Hi, this is Stephen Schwartz. Right now, the world is in a lot of pain. And that's why we're doing this. Because people like me and you, we need art. Art that forces us to think, and art that allows us to escape. While the rest of the world races to discover solutions to our current crisis, it's our job to keep creating so that the long fight for a solution isn't all for naught. So that when the dust settles on all this chaos, we have something that was worth waiting for. The Erie Playhouse is promising us that. It's a robust community of artists from all backgrounds, creating and providing support for its community in every way it can. In this wicked time we are living through, the Erie Playhouse is holding firm to its commitment to light and warmth. Despite obstacles, it continues to give us love and seeks to change us for good.
Hi, I'm Betty Buckley, and I'm here to share with you a little about the history of the Erie Playhouse, which had to close in the middle of its 103rd year due to the COVID-19 mandate. It had this crowd-pleasing opening night in January of 1918. And though the group operated only when someone had time to sweep the floors or create some scenery or rehearse some one-act play, the whole operation proved to be a big success, and the venue quickly became the local center for not only dramatic but musical arts as well. Its actors produced excellent plays, its artists painted colorful scenery, and its choral society and orchestra made wonderful music, all under the tireless direction of Mr. Henry Vincent. But the activities of World War I soon interfered. It seemed the rooms they had used were badly needed for other purposes more vital to the war effort. And on May 14, 1918, the curtain was rung down for the last time at the Reed House after the closing night performance of a play called, and I quote, "The Man Who Married a Dumb Wife." Not sure that title would fly these days. Mr. Vincent, however, was not detoured and vowed that the little playhouse would live on in another location. So we need to help the Erie Playhouse live on. We really welcome your donations. Anything you have to give, we would appreciate so much. Thank you.
There's a lady living somewhere. Where it is, I do not know. But I long to write and tell her that I love her so. I believe I might do mayhem. Yes, I might destroy myself if I ever found her missing from my grocer's shelf. Sarah Lee, Sarah Lee, your brioche just fractures me. Give me a taste of your Jerry Danish. My mother grandmother bakes well, but you can't compare her, not with Sara Lee. Sara Lee. There's no H, just Sara Lee, but that's okay, buddy, because I'm living in paradise when I'm nibbling apple spice from the kitchens of the one I love, wonderful Sara Lee. Hello, I'm so honored to be a part of this great gala for the Erie Playhouse, but I gotta confess, sometimes I miss the live audience, no offense. And so sometimes I just use my imagination. You know what's great about my imagination is the audience laughs at all my jokes. You know, I can almost imagine a live audience now. Live audience. Live audience. Oh my God! Hello, Erie, PA! What's up? What's up? You mean what's up from Erie? Sadly, it's Westfield. No, I kid. I love Kanye West. Hey, I understand they grow a lot of grapes up there in Westfield, and I do like my wine. As a matter of fact, my last physical, my doctor told me my blood type was Cabernet positive. Well, seriously. Thank you, yeah. Hey, when is a door not a door? When it's ajar. Oh, hey, we've got kids here. I love kids. Hey, kids, listen, it's autumn, so remember, if you get cold, just go stand in the corner. The corner's 90 degrees. You gotta get the right angle on things. Never gamble in the jungle, too many cheetahs. Never buy Velcro, it's a ripoff. Okay, back to the music. I'm a cheesecake, white as pearl, and did I mention that chocolate swirl from the kitchens of the one I love? Wonderful Sara, beautiful Sara, S-A-R-A-L-E-E, Sara Lee. The guy who invented Tic Tacs made a mint. Thank you! Good night, Westfield! Thank you. Thank you. Sit. Sit. Thank you. Oh, for me? Oh, thank you. Thank you.
It was a February day when your dad came by before going away. A U-Haul truck in the driveway. The day was suddenly real. I told you not to come outside, but you saw the truck and you smiled so wide. A real live truck in the driveway. We let you sit behind the wheel. Goodbye, goodbye. Now it's just me and my little guy. And the house felt so big, and I felt so small. The house felt so big, and I another truck coming to our driveway. A truck that will take Mommy away. And the house felt so big, and I felt so small. The house felt so big, and I knew there would be moments that I'd miss, and I knew there would be space I couldn't fill, and I knew I'd come up short a million different ways, and I did, and I do, and I will. Like that February day, I will take your hand, squeeze it tightly, and say, there's not another truck in the driveway. Your mom isn't going anywhere. Your mom is staying right here. Your mom isn't going anywhere. Your mom is staying right here, no matter what. I'll be here when it all feels so big, till it all feels so small. When it all feels so big, till it all feels so small. Till it all feels so small.
Hi, I'm Sandy Duncan. All over this country, actors get their start in community theaters. I did. That's why I'm happy to be part of telling the story of this theater. With the loss of its home in the Reed House, coupled with the effect that World War I was having on the local community, Henry Vincent's Little Playhouse was forced to disband for a year. But though the performances had ceased, Mr. Vincent was not about to let the idea of a community theater die. And almost a full year later, in May of 1919, the Community Playhouse, as it was now called, took up residence on the corner of 10th and Peach, where the group stayed until May of 1927, when the landlord sold the building to the YMCA, and Vincent and the group found themselves once again homeless.
Why does Saigon never sleep at night? Why does this girl smell of orange trees? How can I feel good when nothing's right? Why is she cool when there is no breeze? Vietnam, you don't give answers, do you, friend? Just questions that don't ever end. Why, God? Why today? I'm all through here, on my way. There's nothing left here that I'll miss. Why send me now a night like this? Who is this girl in this rusty bed? Why am I back in a filthy room? Why is her voice ringing in my head? Why am I high on her cheap perfume, Vietnam? Hey, look, I mean you no offense, but why does nothing here make sense? Why, God, show your hand? Why can't one guy understand? I've been with girls who knew much more. I've never felt confused before. Why me? What's your plan? I can't help her. No one can. I liked my memories as they were, but now I'll leave remembering her. When I went home before, no one talked of the war. What they knew from TV didn't have a thing to do with me. I went back and re-upped. Sure, Saigon is corrupt. It felt better to be here driving for the embassy. 'Cause here if you can pull a string, a guy like me lives like a king, just as long as you don't believe anything. As they were, but now I'll leave remembering her. Just her.
Hi, I'm Danny Burstein from Moulin Rouge on Broadway. Though the Community Playhouse had lost yet another performance space, Henry Vincent did not give up. While the group continued to give nightly performances in the nearby Columbia Theater, Vincent conducted a citywide campaign to build a permanent home for the group. Thanks to 475 individuals and business firms, $60,000 was raised, which was enough at that time to build a 300-seat theater on West 7th and Peach. And on a snowy evening in January of 1929, a sold-out crowd attended the opening night performance of The Queen's Husband in the new Erie Playhouse. The next day, the Erie Times proclaimed the new theater the greatest step forward taken in providing and perpetuating dramatic art in Erie, a most auspicious occasion. And despite all that's happening today, the Erie Playhouse is still here. Thank goodness.
I can still recall our last summer. I can see it all. Walks along the Seine, laughing in the rain. Our last summer, memories that remain. We made our way along the river and we sat down in the grass by the Eiffel Tower. I was so happy we'd met. It was the age of no regret. Oh, yes. Those crazy years, that was the time of the flower power. But underneath We had a fear of flying, of growing old, a fear of slowly dying. We took a chance, like we were dancing our last dance. I can still recall our last summer. I can see it all in the tourist jam round the Notre Dame. Our last summer, walking hand in hand.
Paris restaurants.
Our last summer, morning croissants. Living for today, worries far away. Our last summer, we could laugh and play.
And now you're working in a bank, a family man, a football fan, and your name is Harry. How dull it seems, yet you were the hero of my dreams.
I can still recall our last summer. I can see it all. Walks along the Seine, laughing in the rain. Our last summer, memories that remain.
It's not that easy being green, having to spend each day the color of a leaf, when I think it could be nicer being red or yellow or gold or something much more shiny like that. It's not that easy being green. It seems you blend in with so many other ordinary things, and people tend to pass you over, 'cause you're not standing out like shiny sparkles in the water or diamonds in the sky. The color of spring, and green can be cool and friendly, and green can be big as an ocean or important like a river, or tall like a tree. When green is all there is to, it can make you wonder why. But why, wonder why, wonder why I'm green and it'll do fine, because it's beautiful and I think it's what I wanna be. You know that green is the color of spring, man. Green can be cool and friendly like, and I know green can be big as an ocean, or important like a river, but tall like a tree. When green is all there is to be, it can make you wonder why. But why, wonder why I'm green and it'll do fine, 'cause it's beautiful and I know it's what I wanna be.
Hello, everyone. I'm Tamara Tunie. Now, it's no secret to those who know me that I use my success to support many worthwhile enterprises, especially those that embrace cultural diversity. I'm so pleased to join my fellow theater colleagues tonight who are helping to raise money for just such an organization, the Erie Playhouse. Walk through the front doors of the Playhouse, and you immediately become aware of its commitment to the mandate of inclusion, not only by the framed posters created by local artists of color, but to the banner proclaiming a belief in human rights and kindness for all. Open one of their playbills, and you will see that they encourage colorblind casting, as evidenced by the young lady creating the title role in their production of Annie. Look a few pages further, and you'll notice that 20% of the group's board of directors is made up of people of color, including its president. And its recent mounting of Katori Hall's powerful play, The Mountaintop, is yet further proof that the organization doesn't shy away from the kind of theater that inspires discussion and can open minds. I hope you will agree with me that the Erie Playhouse deserves not only your attention, but any financial support that you can give to help it through these financially challenging times that face every arts group in the country. Thank you so much for your time, your attention, and your support.
Hey everybody, it's Wydetta Carter all the way from Chicago, Illinois, and I am so thrilled that my friends on Broadway are saluting my hometown theater, the Erie Playhouse. That's right. That's where it all began for me. I honed my craft on that stage, and I couldn't be more pleased that we are saluting you. So thank you. Thank you for everything you've done for my career, and I'm wishing you all the best.
Hello, everyone. I'm Douglas Sills. The Erie Playhouse grew in popularity and thrived throughout the 1930s, even weathering the stock market crash and the economic turndown which followed, all under the continued direction and guidance of Henry Vincent. Sadly, Vincent died suddenly in 1941, but that wasn't the only unforeseen event the theater had to deal with that year, the year that the country was plunged into World War II. And for only the second time in its existence, the Playhouse decided to close its doors in 1942 until the conflict was over. Unfortunately, it would be a full 4 years before the theater lights would once again burn bright.
Hello, my name is Ron Raines, and this gentleman behind me is Jim Wan, my music director for this afternoon. And we're thrilled to be a part of the Erie Playhouse 103rd year gala. And we're going to sing Oscar Hammerstein II and Richard Rodgers' last song that they ever wrote from that mega hit, Tony Award winning 1959, The Sound of Music. The song I think you'll recognize, Edelweiss. And I'm going to sing it through one time, and then we're going to sing it through again, and all of you are going to join in. So here we go, Jim. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright, you look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Now everybody get ready. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright, you look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Happy 103 from Jim and Ron.
Hi. Well, hello there. My name is Alice Ripley, and I'm here right now to say, break a leg, and to also say, gee, I wish I had known about the Erie Playhouse when I was a kid walking around Andover, Ohio, in my bare feet, looking for somebody to play with. I hope that you're all finding joy and finding ways to thrive, and I'm sending you all my best of everything. I'm sending you my entire heart. So therefore, maybe I should sing just a little bit for you. If we stood on our tiptoes, we could peek over the sill, and once in a while we would see a girl slowly walking up the hill. And we'd think, what a sad situation to be outside on your own, to go through the town with no playmate, to go through life all alone. I will never leave you, I will never go away. We were meant to share each moment, beside you is where I will stay, evermore and always. We'll be one though we're two, for I will never leave you. For better or worse, I will never leave you. Much love.
Come on, you old pest! Fetch a bottle of your best! What's the nectar of the day? Here, try this lot, guaranteed to hit the spot, or I'm not an RDA. Give us a glass of rum. Landlord over here. Right away, you scum. Right away, monsieur. God, this place has gone to hell. So you tell me every year. My band of soaks, my den of dissolutes, my dirty jokes, my always pissed as newts, my sons of whores spend their lives in my inn. Homing pigeons, homing in, they fly through my doors, and the money's good as yours. Welcome, monsieur. Sit yourself down and meet the best innkeeper in town. As for the rest, all of them crooks, rooking the guests and cooking the books. Seldom do you see honest men like me, a gent of good intent, who's content to be master of the house, doling out the charm, ready with a handshake and an open palm. Tells a saucy tale, makes a little stir. Customers appreciate a bon vivre, glad to do a friend a favour. Doesn't cost me to be nice, but nothing gets you nothing, everything has got a little price. Master of the house, keeper of the zoo, ready to relieve them of a sou or two. Watering the wine, making up the weight, picking up the knickknacks and they can't see straight. Everybody loves the landlord, everybody's bosom friend. I do whatever pleases Jesus, won't I bleed him in the end? Master of the house, quick to catch your eye, never wants a passerby to pass him by. It's me! Servant to the poor, violent to the great, comforter, philosopher, a lifelong mate. Everybody's boon companion, everybody's chaperone. I do whatever pleases Jesus when I skin him to the bone. Enter, monsieur, lay down your load, unlace your boots and rest from the road. Oh, this weighs a ton, travel's a curse, but here we strive to lighten your purse. Here the goose is cooked, here the fat is fried, and nothing's overlooked till I'm satisfied.
Food beyond compare, food beyond belief. Mix it in a mincer and pretend it's beef. Kidney of a horse, liver of a cat, filling up the sausages with this and that.
Residents are more than welcome, bridal suite is occupied. Reasonable charges plus some little extras on the side. Charge 'em for the lice, extra for the mice. 2% for looking in the mirror twice. Here a little slice, there a little cut. 3% for sleeping with the window shut. When it comes to fixing prices, and there are lots of tricks he knows. How it all increases, all the bits and pieces. Jesus, it's amazing how it grows. Master of the house, quick to get your eye, never wants to pass it by the passing by. Servant to the poor, butler to the great, comforter, philosopher, and lifelong mate. Everybody's boon companion, gives him everything he's got. Dirty bunch of geezers, Jesus, what a sorry little lot.
I used to dream that I would meet a prince. But God Almighty, have you seen what's happened since? Master of the house isn't worth my spit. Comforter, philosopher, and lifelong shit. Cunning little brain, regular Voltaire. Thinks he's quite a lover, but there's not much there. What a cruel trick of nature landed me with such a louse. God knows how I've lasted living with this bastard in the house!
Master of the house,
Master and a half!
comforter, philosopher,
Don't make me laugh!
servant to the poor, butler to the great,
Hypocrite and toady and an inebriate!
everybody bless the landlord, everybody bless his house. Everybody raise a glass.
Raise up the master's house!
Everybody raise a glass to the master of the house.
Hey again, I hope you're enjoying tonight's program. Remember to donate at www.erieplayhouse.org/donate.
Hi, I'm Dee Hody. In the spring of 1946, the world was once again at peace, and the Playhouse finally reopened its doors, now under the leadership of a new managing director, Newell Tarrant. Tarrant came to Erie after extensive experience with civic theaters in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Raleigh, North Carolina. And he immediately reorganized the Playhouse as a resident professional theater company, one of only 5 other such venues in the country outside of New York at that time. 10 staff actors and 3 full-time technicians were on the payroll when that first season opened, and by the midpoint of that year, the complement of paid actors had reached 18. And the price of a ticket to see those professionals? $1.25.
Hey there, my name's Iain Armitage, and I'm so excited to be with everyone virtually here tonight. I know it's been kind of crazy, and we've had so many Zoom meetings and having to stay socially distant, but we're apart together. I'm so happy that I get to do something for Erie Playhouse, because Erie Playhouse is amazing. I got my start doing theater reviews, actually. I still do them. It's annoying because, as I said, COVID has ruined everything, so now I can't see any theater. But I got my start doing theater reviews, and I ended up doing a bunch of auditions for like movies and TV shows and things, and I've had a really great time acting. I love it so much, and I have such a fun time doing it. And it feels so amazing to be sharing this screen device, whatever you're watching on, with all these wonderful artists who have captivated me from such a young age. Erie Playhouse knows that art and theater isn't just about fame and fortune. It's about inclusiveness, love, light, joy, emotion, expression. It's about so many other things. And they've given opportunities to so many young artists and so many different people. And I think it's wonderful what they do. So if you can find it in your heart to donate tonight, please do. And I know that there's someone watching this whose dreams are going to come true.
Just one voice singing in the dark. singing so that he would sign your mind. And when you look around, you'll find there's more than one voice singing in the darkness, joining with your one voice. Each and every note another octave, hands are joined and fears unlocked. If only one voice, we need just one voice, facing the unknown, and then that one voice would never be alone. It takes that one voice. It takes that one voice, just one voice, singing in the darkness. All it takes is one voice. Shout it out and let it ring, let it ring. Just one voice. It takes just one voice, and everyone
Where did she go? Where can she be? When will she come again? Calling to me, calling to me, calling to me, calling to me.
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more.
Calling to me.
I want more.
Calling to me. Somewhere there's a girl who's like the shimmer of the wind upon the water. Somewhere there's a girl who's like the glimmer of the sunlight on the sea. Somewhere there's a girl who's like a swell of endless music. Somewhere she is singing and her song is meant for me. And her voice, it's sweet as angels sighing. And her voice, it's warm as summer sky. And that sound, it haunts my dreams and spins me round until it seems I'm flying. Where can she be?
I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down the, what's that word again? that world.
Part of her world.
What would I give if I could live out of these waters?
Strange as a dream.
What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand?
Realize the sea.
Betcha on land they understand. Bet they don't reprimand their daughters.
If you can hear me now, come set me free.
I'm ready to be.
Come set me free. And her voice, it's there as dusk is falling.
Where the people are.
And her voice, it's there as dawn steals by. Pure and bright
young women,
it's always
swimming
near,
all day, all night.
and still I hear it calling.
Wouldn't I love to explore that shore up above?
Her voice.
I don't know when,
I don't know how,
but I know something's starting right now. Watch and you'll see. Someday I'll be part of your
Hey everyone, it's Jody Benson, and along with my precious friend Paige O'Hara, I too am honored and blessed to have voiced one of Disney's most iconic princesses. I am the original singing and speaking voice of Ariel, the Little Mermaid for the Walt Disney Studios, and I'm so thrilled to share a few moments of time with you today. Just like Ariel, I can relate that she wants to grow and learn and reach beyond her world. And I believe every child hungers for that same type of growth and learning. In 2015, the Erie Playhouse knew and recognized this problem. They collaborated with the United Way, as well as the Dolly Parton Imagination Library, to create a program called Playtime. Now, Playtime is a wonderful vehicle to connect children with every experience of music, song, drama, movement, visual techniques, all of these aspects to help them learn and to grow and to reach beyond their world. It's amazing that in the Erie area, they have reached over 20 different children's centers and schools, as well as touched the lives and minds of over 2,000 young people. Isn't that incredible? They have even been recognized nationally for their work and their techniques. Now, I just can't think of a better way to support the Erie Playhouse than through this amazing opportunity to touch children's lives through Playtime. It's so exciting. And we can watch and see as they grow and become part of that world beyond their reach. So thank you so much for your time, and thank you for your support.
Hi, this is Alan Campbell. Throughout the 1940s and 50s, the Erie Playhouse gained national recognition under Newell Tarrant's leadership and became the early training ground for many of its young resident actors who would later achieve widespread fame on Broadway and in Hollywood. Ned Beatty, Dom DeLuise, Henderson Forsythe, Frank Langella, Ann B. Davis, Rue McClanahan, Jerry Stiller, and Ann Mara, to name just a few. Tarrant was also responsible for expanding the theater's normal session to a full 11 months of the year when he established a summer theater operation in a large tent on Erie's Presque Isle State Park. The Tarrant era ended in 1962 when, for reasons both organizational and financial, the Playhouse was forced to sell its permanent home to Gannon College. Newell Tarrant left town, and after all its widespread national success, the Playhouse found itself homeless once again.
Hello, Erie Playhouse. This is Christine Petty from Sirius XM Radio, and I have been told, rumor has it, that the lovely and talented Jim Wilhelm got his start at Erie Theater in local theater, community theater. That's where I got my start. That's where I learned the most valuable lessons about performing. That's where I played the greatest parts. And I played more parts in local theater than I played in professional theater. And the people and the co-stars that I worked with then are still stars to me now. In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. You find the fun and snap. The job's a game, and every task you undertake becomes a piece of cake, a lark, a spree. It's very clear to see that a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down, medicine go down. Ooh, a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in a most delightful way. A robin feathering his nest has very little time to rest while gathering his bits of twine and twig. Though quite intent in his pursuit, he has a merry tune to toot. He knows a song will move the job along. For a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down, medicine go down. Ooh, a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in a most delightful way. The honey bee that fetched the nectar from the flower to the comb never tire of ever buzzing to and fro, because they take a little nip from every flower they sip. And hence, they find their task is not a grind. For a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down, medicine go down. Oh, a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in the most delightful way. Just a spoonful, ooh, a spoonful, yeah, a spoonful. Sugar. Hey, a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in a most delightful, in a most delightful, in a most delightful works every time.
Hello, I'm Judy Kay. After selling its permanent home to Gannon College, the Playhouse reorganized with a board of directors and in 1964 rented a space at a local auditorium and mounted a production of Our Town using all local actors. The success of that production gave the board renewed hope for the theater's survival and prompted a search for a new home, culminating in the group taking over the Penn Theater, an abandoned movie house in nearby Wesleyville in 1965, and hiring a new managing director, Bill Cohen. For 7 years, Cohen's productions were manned with local talent in all but the leading roles, which were still filled with professional actors from New York, and production was pared back to 4 plays and 1 musical each season. Cohen resigned in 1972, and the search was on for his replacement.
Hi, Cris Groenendaal here, and my wife Sue Anderson is going to play for me. I just wanted to say hi to all my friends, past and present, at the Erie Playhouse.
Sing once again with me a strange duet. My power over you grows stronger yet. And though you turn from me to glance behind, the phantom of the opera is there inside your mind. In all your fantasies, you always knew that man and mystery were both in you. And in this labyrinth where night is blind, the phantom of the opera is there inside your mind. Softly, deftly, music shall caress you. Hear it, feel it, secretly possess you. Open up your mind, let your fantasies unwind in this darkness which you know you cannot fight. The darkness of the music of the night. Let your mind start a journey through a strange new world. Leave all thoughts of the world you knew before. Let your soul take you where you long to be. Only then can you belong to me. Floating, falling, sweet intoxication. Touch me, trust me, savor each sensation. Let the dream begin, let your darker side give in to the power of the music that I write. The power of the music of the night. You alone can make my song take flight. Help me make the music of the night.
Hello, I'm David Green. I was president of the Erie Playhouse Board of Directors from 1970 through 1974, and I appeared in numerous productions during that time period, including things like Follies and A Little Night Music and Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf and many, many others. It was a joy. It was always a joy to be a part of the Playhouse community, and I look back on those times with great fondness. In 1972, David Matthews, a transplant from Newcastle, Pennsylvania, was hired as business manager for the Playhouse. after working for several seasons at the Kenley Players in nearby Ohio, that wonderful summer circuit. Unfortunately, the theater was in the midst of financial woes at the time, and as a strictly cost-cutting measure, it was decided that the idea of using professional actors in leading roles had to be abandoned. The following season, Matthews was promoted to managing director and was brilliant in all of his efforts to help the Playhouse move forward. Fate soon stepped in when in 1974 the lighting system at the theater caught fire during a performance of The Women. The incident immediately caught the attention of the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, also known as OSHA, and the group was soon forced to abandon the Penn Theater in Wesleyville when it couldn't cover the cost of the safety upgrades that were needed. And like so many other times in the past, the Playhouse was orphaned once more.
Hello everyone, I'm Paige O'Hara. I am so pleased to be here with you tonight, supporting the great work of the Erie Playhouse. As you can imagine, I was very honored to be selected as the voice of Belle in Disney's animated feature, Beauty and the Beast, knowing how many young lives were affected so positively by the message of the film, to always look for beauty inside everyone. The Playhouse has also been affecting young lives for many, many years through its very active children's division, the Youth Theater. Each year, the Youth Theater sponsors a series of classes as well as a summer camp, exposing young minds to all aspects of the theater, in addition to mounting full productions with children taking on all the roles. The Youth Theater has become sort of like what the Farm League is in the sports world. It's the starting point for young performers to become the talents that eventually take on roles in the theater's main stage productions, and possibly even move on to future careers in the professional theater, like me. And that's an added benefit to the Playhouse. The parents of these children many times become active participants in the organization as actors on stage, as front of house volunteers, and even as members of its board of directors. So you see how important it is for the work of the Youth Theater to continue, so we can keep providing the chance for young people to experience the joy of make-believe, and thereby discover all the beauty and talent they have inside. Rest assured that any financial help you give tonight will live on in these children for many years to come. I thank you so much, and good night.
Proud of your boy, I'll make you proud of your boy. Believe me, bad as I've been, Ma, you're in for a pleasant surprise. I've wasted time, I've wasted me. Some say I'm slow for my age, a late bloomer. Okay, I agree that I've been one rotten kid. Some sun, some pride, and some joy. But I'll get over these lousing up, messing up, screwing up times. You'll see, man, now comes the better part. Someone's gonna make good, cross his stupid heart. Make good and finally make you proud of your boy. And a loafer, you won't get a fight here, no ma'am. Say I'm a gold brick, a goof off, no good, but that couldn't be all that I am. Water flows under the bridge, let it pass, let it go. There's no good reason that you should believe me, not yet. I know, but someday and soon I'll make you proud of your boy. Make myself taller or smarter or handsome or wise, I'll do my best best. What else can I do? Since I wasn't born perfect like Dad or you, Mom. I will try hard to make you proud of your boy.
Hi, I'm Patrick Page.
And I'm Paige Davis. And this is Georgie.
Undeterred by the lack of their own performance space, Matthews and his small staff spent the winter of 1974 working out of their homes and holding rehearsals in their basements or in a space provided by the YMCA. Main stage performances were held in a high school auditorium in nearby Fairview, while children's theater pieces were presented in, of all places, the former Playhouse Theater on West 7th Street, which was now home of the Gannon Theater.
For the next 8 years, the group rented a series of storefronts in downtown Erie, which housed their box office, rehearsal space, and scenic shop, while performances continued to be held in various high schools and college auditoriums. Surprisingly, thanks to Matthew's never-given attitude, the theater thrived in spite of its logistic challenges and built up a huge following thanks to the Erie audiences that followed them wherever they went. I would follow you too.
Thank you so much, Paige and Patrick. I miss you guys so much. Hi, everyone. I'm Cris Groenendaal, one of the Fates from Hadestown, and I am so happy to be able to be here supporting the Erie Playhouse, most especially because my husband, Mike Carnes, grew up doing shows here. So I'm happy to be able to share this never-before-seen video of one of the songs that my sister Fates and I recorded for the Hadestown holiday album, called If the Fates Allow, and the song is called Purple Snowflakes, featuring my sister Fates, Joelle Blackman, and Yvette Gonzalez Nasser. Happy holidays. Enjoy.
Softly they fall, where do they go? Cover the ground with
Anytime you laugh, anytime you cry, anytime you hear a sound, when you're on the grass, lying on the ground, anytime you wash your hands, I'll be around. Wash your hands. I'll be there in the baseball field, though I'm well concealed, I'll be out there cheering. I'll be there in the books you read, it is guaranteed I'm not disappearing fast. Anytime, no, not anytime. And I am there each morning. I am there each fall. I am present without warning, and I'm watching it all. Yes, I'm watching it all. Oh, and I am there in music. I am there in song. I don't know why this thing did happen, but this much is clear. Anytime or anywhere, I am there. Anytime you pray, anytime you fight, anytime you've gained a pound, anytime it's day, anytime it's night, anytime the earth moves, I'll be around. I'll be there in the maple trees, in a summer breeze, on a perfect evening. I'll be there when you celebrate, when the world seems great. I'll be waiting by your side. Anytime, yes, anytime. And I am there each morning. I am there each fall. I am present without warning, and I'm watching it all. Yes, I'm watching it all. Oh, and I am there in flowers. I am there in snow. I don't know why this thing could happen, but this much is clear. Anytime you cry, anytime you sing, for anything, I am there each morning. I am there each fall. I don't know why this thing could happen, but this much is clear. Beware, I am there, I am there, I am there, I am there. I am there, I am there, I am there.
Hello everyone, I'm Sierra Bogus. In the spring of 1983, the Playhouse Board took on a major fundraising campaign to land the Strand in the hopes of raising enough funds to purchase the former Strand movie theater in the heart of downtown Erie. Thanks to local businesses generous donors, and 6 local banks willing to extend mortgages to the group, $750,000 were raised to purchase the movie house from the Cinemet Corporation and to cover the cost of the extensive renovations that were needed to convert the structure to a 520-seat performance space. A mere 4 months later, thanks to thousands of volunteer man-hours, the brand new Erie Playhouse lit its marquee for the first time on New Year's Eve in 1983 with a rousing production of Annie.
The sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun'll come out tomorrow. Oh, I gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. You're only a day away. The sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun'll come out tomorrow. Oh, I gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. You're always a day away. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. You're only a day
Hi, I'm Kim Criswell, and I'm coming to you tonight from London in support of the Erie Playhouse. Now, we all know that we're going through some difficult times, but, as I say in the song, the sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that together we'll get through this. Anyway, for now, stay safe, stay healthy, and please donate generously to keep the lights on at the Erie Playhouse. Thanks a lot.
My days are so busy, it's making me dizzy. There's so much I gotta do. It's lunches and meetings and poetry readings and endless interviews. Gotta pose for a portrait and how I deplore sitting there for eternity. Then it's off to the inn where my innkeeper friend wants to name a drink after me. Then it's back to my room where I resume my attempt to write a hit. Just me and my beer and that terrible fear that I might be losing it. And it's hard, it's hard, it's hard, it's hard, it's really, really hard. So very, very hard. I make it look easy, but honey, believe me, it's hard. It's hard, it's hard, it's hard. It's so incredibly hard. So inconceivably, unbelievably hard. It's hard to be the bard. Honestly, I don't know how I do it. Only so much of me to go round.
I've got so many fans with so many demands. I can only go take a pee.
You get me.
Be a theater freak or the autograph seeker, they all want a piece of me.
Gimme, gimme.
It's the cross that I bear. I'm like Jesus, I swear it's a burden, but I suffer through it. It's all part of the game, the trappings of fame. But somebody's gotta do it.
So he does it.
And I know, I gotta go and get back to my pen and ink. No, don't make me do it, don't make me go through it. Could somebody get me a drink? Cause it's hard.
It's hard.
It's hard.
It's hard.
It's really, really hard. Sexy, but it's hard. This bar that I'm raising to be so amazing is hard.
It's hard.
It's hard.
It's hard.
It's so annoyingly hard. So unavoidably, unenjoyably hard. It's hard to be the bard, baby. Oh, look, I know writing made me famous, but being famous is so much more fun. You see, what people just don't understand is that writing's demanding, it's mentally challenging, and it's a bore. Such a chore to sit in a room by yourself. Oh my God, I just hate it! And you're trying to find an opening line or a brilliant idea, and you're pacing the floor, hoping for just a bit of divine inspiration. That one little nugget, that one little spark. Then eureka, you find it, you're ready to start. So now you can write, right? Wrong, you're not even close. You remember that, damn it, your play's gotta be an iambic pentameter. So you write down a word, but it's not the right word. So you try a new word, but you hate the new word. And you need a good word, but you can't find the word. What is it? Where is it? Where is it? What is it? What is it?
It's hard.
Oh, yes, yes, yes it is, isn't it? It's really the worst.
It's hard.
Makes me wonder why I didn't think of that first.
It's hard.
Hard to alleviate the pressure to create.
It's hard.
To do something as good as the last thing I did, which was already great. It's hard.
So hard that he is stealing from the bar.
Well, I'll hoist him by his petard. All that I need is a clever disguise. I'll make him pay for that devious lies. Make him do all the tedious stuff, the work that's terribly and unbearably hard. All right, Nicky Bottom, but methinks Shakespeare needs to find out what Shakespeare's greatest hit will be. Cause it's hard.
It's hard, it's totally hard.
It's hard.
It's hard, it's totally hard.
It's hard.
It's hard, it's totally hard.
I've got fortune and fame, everyone knows my name. I can't help it, it's still frickin' hard.
Hi everybody, I'm Ashley Blanchett and I just wanted to say thank you so much for your support of the Erie Playhouse, and we're all looking forward to coming back real soon. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough. And have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
Didn't you know, Tommy, that you're all I'm living for? So how can you go, Tommy, when I need you more and more?
You and the world we knew will glow till my life is through. For you're part of me from this day on.
And someday, if I should love, it's you I'll be dreaming of. For you're all I'll see from this day on.
These hurried hours were all the life we could share. Still I will go with not a tear, just a prayer that when we are far apart, you'll find something from your heart has gone with me from this day on.
Through all the years to come, and through all the tears to come, I know I'll be yours from this day
Through all the years to come,
and through all the tears to come.
I know I'll be yours from this day on.
Oh, Erie Playhouse. It's Beth Leavel sending you love and best wishes for 2020 in this crazy, crazy year we're living in. And to celebrate you, the Erie Playhouse, and all of you people who care and love this amazing place, I thought, well, let's just sing a little tune. And I thought, well, what tune represents 2020 in such an amazing way? And I said to myself, well, I think I have one. Enjoy. As we stumble along a life's funny journey, as we stumble along into the blue, we look here and we look there, seeking answers anywhere, never sure of where to turn or what to do. Still we bumble our way through life's crazy labyrinth, barely knowing left from right, nor right from wrong. And the best that we can do is hope a bluebird will sing his song as we stumble along. I have on pants today. Thanks.
It's a dismal little world in which we live, 2020. It can bore you till you've nothing left to give. 7 overrated wonders, 7 underwhelming seas, 6 excruciating continents. Antarctica. Oh, please. Look, there's my picture back there doing this. Still, you mustn't let it lick you. This planet. Oh, so bland. Keep your eyeball on the highball in your hand as we stumble along across life's crowded dance floor. All rise as we push and we shove. We live and we learn. And when we finally leave the bar, oh, and we see that morning star, we pull our bootstraps up and homeward turn. Then we stumble away through dawn's blinding sunbeams, barely knowing right from right, nor left from wrong. 2020, but as long as we can hear that little bluebird, there'll be a song as we stumble along, as we stumble, bumble, fumble, plumble. Hang in there as we stumble along. Oh, God.
Hi, I'm Kate Newbert-Lechner, the current executive director of the Erie Playhouse. From that New Year's Eve performance of Annie in 1983, and throughout the subsequent years since, the Playhouse has earned the distinction of being the most watched and highest regarded community theaters in northwestern PA. Our current year-round complement of musicals, plays, concerts, and children's theater presentations run the gamut from popular mainstream titles to edgier, more thought-provoking pieces such as Falsettos, The Normal Heart, The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime, The Mountaintop, the full 8.5-hour version of The Life and Times of Nicholas Nickleby, and Bent, which was named the best production in the state the year was performed. As a result, our group is one of the very few non-professional theaters to be awarded a grant from the PA Council on the Arts. And though the marquee is dark these days due to COVID-19, our staff continues to make plans for the days that we can once again fulfill the promise that Henry B. Vincent made over 100 years ago. This theater is dedicated to the making of happiness. I don't think there's a theater professional around who didn't start in community theater, and so I think that I speak for everyone when I say that this theater, this Erie Playhouse, is not a stage. It's not an auditorium. It's not a box office. It's not a building. It's you. And it's me. It's a community, and here at the Erie Playhouse, it's a family. I will never be able to express enough gratitude for all of the people who made this event happen and have supported us since our shutdown in March. Unfortunately, with no end in sight and no ability to predict when we're going to be able to return to normal, we still need help to ensure that our doors are going to be open for another 100 years. So please, if you can, visit www.erieplayhouse.org/donate and give what you can. And thank you. The arts will persevere, as they have for hundreds of years, because of you.
Hello again. I want to say thank you. Thank you for celebrating with us tonight. Thank you for donating. And thank you for sharing this moment of light with us. If you haven't donated already, you can still visit www.erieplayhouse.org/donate. Because of folks like you, the theater lights will shine brightly everywhere, especially at Erie Playhouse. Good night, and please, stay safe.
In a world filled with chaos, with no answers to our prayers, stages remain dark, no music pervades the air. The marquee lights are dim now, the world doesn't seem to care. But there's a silver lining, there's no need to despair. I miss the music, I miss the song, I miss the radiant feelings as I sing along. All the years rehearsing seem so far gone. I miss the music, but it still lives on. For generations we've heard the tune, reaching dreams as high as the moon. Note by note we fill the air, each melody soaring. There's nothing that compares to music. I miss the music. So what are we waiting for? No one close the door on you or me, so make them see. Harmony still live on. I know it seems far gone, but it's still here to me. I miss the music, I miss the song, I miss the radiant feelings as I sang along. All the years rehearsing right now